Αυτοαποκαλούνται χακτιβιστές και υπερασπιστές των ανθρωπίνων δικαιωμάτων και της ελευθερίας του ίντερνετ. Για τις διοκτικές αρχές είναι ούτε λίγο ούτε πολύ, στην καλύτερη περίπτωση ένα νέο είδος εκδικητή, στην χειρότερη μια μορφή ηλεκτρονικού τρομοκράτη. Τα τελευταία χρόνια έχουν πραγματοποιήσει μερικές από τις πιο εντυπωσιακές διαδικτυακές επιθέσεις σε κυβερνήσεις, κρατικούς οργανισμούς, εταιρείες, μυστικές υπηρεσίες και υπηρεσίες ασφάλειας σε όλο τον κόσμο. Απόψε στην Εμπόλεμη Ζώνη, η φωνή των Ανώνυμους εξηγεί γιατί σε αυτό το νέο είδος ηλεκτρονικού πολέμου που διεξάγεται στο διαδίκτυο, ένας hacker μπορεί να είναι πιο ισχυρός από 1000 πάνωπλους στρατιώτες.
Greetings, people of the world. Allow me to introduce myself as anonymous, and only as anonymous, for I am nothing more than an idea of a free world void of oppression.
We're all anonymous. You're anonymous. I'm anonymous. Anybody's anonymous. Hide your identity, be active, and you're anonymous. We estimate about 50,000 people globally are involved in Anonymous in a serious way. There is an Anonymous Greece. I'm very, very proud of them. I think that our message is freedom and justice at all costs. Anything short of violence. So if a protester anywhere in the world is being molested, you can bet that Anonymous is going to be there. Anonymous is what happens when governments and corporations screw up too badly. In the United States of America, I stand indicted for anonymous-related activities. If you want to call me a terrorist, then fine, I have no problem with that. But I will tell you this, the people that are terrorized are the bad guys. The good people have nothing to fear from us. I am more powerful than 1,000 swords with 1,000 guns, my friend. I can reach out and wreck whole third world governments all by myself.
Dozens of FBI agents targeted alleged members of the loose-knit hacking group. Simultaneous raids driven by the U.S. Attorney's Office in San Jose, California. Armed with search warrants, agents hit 6 homes in New York along with locations across the country, seizing hard drives and computer accessories. According to the government, the arrests were based on a cyber attack by Anonymous last December against the online payment company PayPal. PayPal had suspended an account tied to the website WikiLeaks, cutting off online donations. The group has also taken credit for hacking the websites of the CIA and the city of Orlando, after police there arrested people for handing out sandwiches to the homeless without a permit.
I stand indicted for the act of DDoS, which is a direct denial of service attack that we performed on several different sites. One of them is PayPal, MasterCard, and the other one is a county website in Santa Cruz, California. The attacks took place in December and January, December 2010, January of 2011, the particular attacks that I'm accused of. And the reason we did them is to fight for human rights. In all of these cases, whether we were defending, in one case, MasterCard and PayPal, we were defending WikiLeaks and the rights of WikiLeaks to publish, the rights of WikiLeaks to collect donations and be unmolested by corporate America.
Αυτός ο άνδρας είναι ένας από τα 15 άτομα που συνέλαβε το FBI το καλοκαίρι του 2011. Επικοινωνήσαμε μαζί του στο ίντερνετ. Μετά από αρκετές αλλαγές στο καθορισμένο διαδικτυακό ραντεβού μας και με 1000 προφυλάξεις εκ μέρους του, δέχθηκε να μας μιλήσει μέσω Skype με καλυμμένο πρόσωπο και αλλοιωμένη φωνή.
My name in the online world is X, just X. Commander is a title, and that title is directly related to one group in particular, and that's the People's Liberation Front. In the PLF, there are actual ranks. There are leadership. In Anonymous, there is no leadership, so I'm just X in Anonymous. I'm just one of many people involved in the collective.
Ο Αμερικανός με το ψευδόνυμο Commander X ή κατά κόσμον Christopher Doyon θεωρείται ηγετική φυσιογνωμία στον κόσμο των διαβόητων Anonymous. Οι Anonymous είναι μια διεθνής, σκιώδης και ανοιχτή ομάδα hackers που τα τελευταία χρόνια δημιουργεί αίσθηση παγκοσμίως με μια σειρά από διαδικτυακές επιθέσεις σε ιστοσελίδες κυβερνητικών οργανισμών, κρατικών υπηρεσιών ασφαλείας, ιδιωτικών εταιριών, αλλά και με τη συνδρομή της στα επαναστατικά κινήματα του αραβικού κόσμου.
Anonymous is a movement of people based around an idea, and that idea is the freedom of the internet is absolutely critical to all other freedom on earth right now. So Anonymous's main focus, primary idea, and primary reason for existence is to defend the internet at all costs, including our lives if we have to.
Ο X υποστηρίζει ότι μετά από πολυετή δράση και με την υπόθεσή του να εκκρεμεί στην αμερικανική δικαιοσύνη, αναγκάστηκε να περάσει παράνομα τα σύνορα των ΗΠΑ και μέσω ενός μυστικού δικτύου να καταλήξει σε κρυσφύγετο των Anonymous στον Καναδά. Είναι πλέον φυγάς και καταζητούμενος από το FBI.
Today is the trial date, another trial date for the Anonymous 15. Right now, as we speak, as we're talking, the Anonymous 15 are meeting in the San Jose courthouse to be arraigned and to be tried. And of course, one is missing. One is not there today. So there's only 14. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be me. Yeah. I'm the first one to flee. I'm the first Anon that we know of to use the system that we devised to flee the country. So I guess I'm the first anonymous exile.
This is a message to the Federal Bureau of Investigation and other law enforcement agencies around the globe. You cannot arrest an idea. In the past few days, Anonymous has shown its power in retaliation against arrests, organizing a boycott against PayPal that dropped eBay stocks by 4.6%, equal to $2,047,185,000. The complete humiliation of Mantek, a government contractor that works for the FBI. And in more recent actions, by infiltrating 77 websites of law enforcement agencies, collecting a grand total of 10 gigabytes of private law enforcement data and correspondence. If you spring a mace into Anonymous's innards, we will engulf it. We are growing, and you cannot stop us. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. To the unjust law enforcers, expect us.
Το πιο δύσκολο κομμάτι αυτής της έρευνας ήταν, θα έλεγε κανείς, να εντοπίσουμε και να επικοινωνήσουμε με έναν ανώνυμο. Ο λεγόμενος Commander X, όπως είναι το ψευδόνυμό του στο διαδίκτυο, είναι γνωστό μέλος των Anonymous και ένας επώνυμος ακτιβιστής και hacker. Συνελήφθη πρόσφατα από το FBI, αφέθηκε ελεύθερος με εγγύηση και σήμερα είναι φυγάς και καταζητούμενος. Ο 47χρονος ακτιβιστής, σε μια σπάνια συνέντευξη, αποκαλύπτει ποιοι είναι οι Anonymous πίσω από τις μάσκες, πώς συντονίζονται μεταξύ τους, τι μεθόδους χρησιμοποιούν για να επιτεθούν στις ιστοσελίδες που γίνονται στόχοι τους, ποιοι φτιάχνουν τα βίντεο προκηρύξεις αυτής της ομάδας και μέχρι πού μπορούν να φτάσουν για να πετύχουν τους στόχους τους.
First they hit that Boston police website. Now a notorious hacking group has crashed the CIA's website, the group Anonymous, rendering the site pretty much useless for most of the day. And the question is, if they can do that to a government website, what else can they do?
There's many different kinds of attacks, but basically there's three that we do. One is called a DDoS attack. The DDoS attack is basically it's sort of like a flash mob in cyberspace. We get a couple of hundred to 1,000 or more people together, and each one of them begins sending packets of information at the website until so many people are sending so many packets of information that the server becomes overwhelmed, and in essence you get a busy signal. If anybody else in the world tries to go to that website, it's inaccessible because it's just too busy dealing with all these packets that we're firing at the website.
It's the digital modern version of the sit-in. So when you have a sit-in, a bunch of people come, they sit in your lobby, or maybe they stand outside and they stop you from doing business because they make it hard for people to come in and out of your establishment. Denial of service attack is the same thing. They basically line up at the front door of your website until nobody else can get in anymore.
Well, the Boston Police Department has been hacked by the mysterious group known as Anonymous. The group also defaced the Boston PD's website. And on Friday, it was revealed that hackers got hold of a recording of a private conference call between the FBI and Scotland Yard and uploaded it to the internet.
Well, a defacement is the equivalent of a banner drop. If you think about what a banner drop is, where you drop a banner off a building or a bridge, a defacement of a website is very, very similar to something like that, where basically all we're doing is just putting an image up that they can fix it in 5 minutes flat. But it's very effective because, thousands or maybe millions of people might view that website in the interim and see the propaganda image or see the message that we put on that website.
Computer hackers spent this Christmas holiday stealing credit card numbers and personal information from 4,000 clients of a company in Texas. And the hackers claim they were using the cards to send donations to charities.
Third thing that we do that's very effective is a dump. And a dump is where we go in and we hijack all of the information on that server, all the databases and everything, and download them and analyze them for information that would be embarrassing to the target. Anybody can learn to do this. In fact, if you go to our website, we have manuals to teach people how to do this. We're currently working on a book now called Freedom Hack, where we're going to actually list all the methods and tactics that Anonymous and the PLF have used over the last couple of years in these attacks, how to use them, how to plan, how to strategize, and how to pick your targets.
They use a piece of software very commonly called the Low Orbit Ionic Cannon, or the LOIC, or sometimes they call it the Lulz Cannon. I like Lulz Cannon, that's my favorite name. That's actually a testing tool. It's been around for a long time, and it's designed to test websites and their susceptibility to denial of service attacks. In this case, the attackers are just taking that tool and using it to test those systems, but with the intention of breaking those systems in the end.
What LOIC did that was really interesting is it allowed people to download a piece of software, whether they were technically proficient or not, and join a voluntary botnet. They could say, I am joining in with 5,000 other people to point my computer at this website. I know that I am doing this. I have downloaded software to do this.
We are using the LOIC to conduct distributed denial of service attacks against businesses that have aided in the censorship of any person. Our attacks do no damage to the computer hardware.
The most we've ever had is about 6,000.
6,000 users?
Yeah, and that was on the PayPal attack. We had about 6,000 people. And then very, very recently, we did one where we had several thousand. I'm trying to remember now. I believe that was the CIA attack where we had a couple of thousand people. So they can get very, very big. We estimate about 50,000 people globally are involved in Anonymous in a serious way.
Hello. This is a classified message from Anonymous. Mass publication is strictly recommended. After numerous attacks on the truth-spilling platform of WikiLeaks, including the shutdown of its financing, we have already made it very clear that we will fight for freedom of speech and a free press. But we have, at best, given them a black eye. The game has changed. When the game changes, so too must our strategies. We are now moving forward to phase 2 of our war on disinformation terror, introducing Operation Leak Spin. Become part of the hive and join a fight we can only win with information.
One of Anonymous's key advantages is that they are very flexible and very agile. They can very quickly approach a new issue, get a bunch of people interested in it, and attack in under a day. So that's something that it's hard for people to prepare for.
Όλα ξεκίνησαν το 2003 στην Αμερική. Την ιδέα της ανωνυμίας σε αυτή την κολεκτίβα των hackers έδωσε η ιστοσελίδα 4chan. Ένα blog στο οποίο κάθε χρήστης μπορεί να αναρτήσει ό,τι περιεχόμενο και σχόλιο επιθυμεί.
4chan has no IDs in it. Everything is very ephemeral, everything is unsigned, so every post is made by Anonymous. And the kind of sense of the community became known as anonymous just because everybody was anonymous.